Hey Tom,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Thank you very much for setting this up.
Yeah, of course. Okay, I have the live started. I just have it under private. So now I'm gonna open it so that the public can see. And then I guess we'll just get started.
Fully.
Okay, I think it's up. I think it's working. I hope it's working. I've never really done a YouTube live before, but it looks like doesn't look like anyone's on yet. But
Oh, you can see?
yeah, it's like set up so that you can see the view, like you can see how many viewers there are. I can see the Zoom screen, like what we look like, and then like how long we've been going.
How did the first one go with Mubarak?
I think good. We got there was like I think the map or there was like 44 people that came on, I
Nice.
think.
That's good.
Um yeah, so pretty solid. I don't, it's hard, like, I don't know how long, the numbers on Instagram, it's really easy to see because the number constantly fluctuates. So, um, it was like, there wasn't that many people on at once. And I
So
don't know how
the,
long people stayed, but
so the first one you did was on Instagram, and this one is on YouTube. Is that how you
yeah,
use the platforms?
yeah, Debbie wanted to see like if there's a, like, if there's a different, like if one, it's looking like maybe Instagram's the way to go.
It's okay. Hey, we gotta try this stuff. Do you know how she promoted it, or you? Like how was it?
We just posted it on Instagram.
Nice.
We should have, I think, um, we probably should have promoted it earlier.
That's fine. Hey, we got to try these things. Totally fine. Thing with Instagram is it might be when someone sees it and then you're trying to go back to it. That's hard, right? On Instagram, like you really have to
Yeah,
probably save the link or
I
something.
know. So I put the link in the bio,
Nice.
which I hope that maybe I'll go on my phone right now and see if I can, like, if it works. Because that would be
On
bad.
Instagram, I should do that as well.
And see if it sends
My
me.
phone. So you're keeping an eye if anybody tunes in, because I want to see if I can get my phone.
Yeah, I'm right now it still says, as long as this is telling the truth, it says there's no one.
Wouldn't it be funny if we're live for the world with our
That would be that'd be
back
really
and
funny.
forth? Yeah.
There's like hundreds of viewers.
Do you use Instagram a lot, or are you more like Snapchat or TikTok?
I would say Instagram over the others. I'm not a big Snapchatter anymore, and I nor with TikTok.
You ignore TikTok.
Or
Interesting.
I'm not like I try to go on very minimally.
Yeah.
Oh no, maybe the link doesn't work. That's a problem. Let's see.
And try to pull it up too.
Guess all. Oh no. I can't get the link. Every time I click, I'm copying and pasting, and it's like saying something went wrong.
I can't click the link in in the comments. Is it clickable for you?
In the bio, not in the comments.
Okay, in the bio.
But it's weird because I've copied and pasted the link, and I just am trying on my phone, and it keeps saying something went wrong. But I don't know how to fix that because that's an issue. Okay, wait, let's try this. Okay, got the link now. Good to work. Bummer, that's my bad.
Oh, no worries at all. Don't.
Maybe I'll do a quick story on the Instagram.
So are we live now?
Yes. Well, we've been live this whole time, but I just had the wrong link the link in the bio wasn't working, and now I just got it to work on my phone.
Okay.
It just had to change something. But so maybe that I just also posted it on the Instagram story too, so maybe people will see.
I can't open the live stream, but I don't know, might be me.
It still didn't work on yours.
Can you see that?
Oh, weird. Will you try? I just updated. Was that with the updated link? I just updated it
Oh no, it may not be. Give me a sec.
and then it changed the
So this is what I see when I put in the live stream link.
weird. Well, I had to add a new link to the thing.
Okay,
So if you try that one,
so you replaced it, right?
yes.
Okay.
So maybe
Yes,
it worked. Okay.
I see
Oh.
us.
Here we are.
No more monkey.
No more monkey.
I'm going to blur my background just in case to be as
Okay.
presentable as possible to the
Perfect.
millions of live stream viewers.
We can always. It goes viral.
We will be famous.
One day. We could always and if no one joins in like the next 5 minutes, then we could, I don't know, one idea could be we could just we could still do the info session and then just post the recording. I don't know, up to you, or we just cancel
Where
it.
would you want to post it?
What?
Where would you want to post it?
Well, I think once I end it on YouTube, I can post it on YouTube.
But who would find it on YouTube?
Yeah, I don't know.
Find it. I mean, if we want to use it, I mean, we could try to do a really short segment if they want to send it around, like, after an info session, we're like, hey, you want to learn more about us, here's a quick, I don't know, 5 minute. I mean, we can try to do something like that, but I think like for someone to just wanting to look up the info session afterwards, I'm not sure they would know how to get to it.
No, that's actually a good idea. It could be, we could do like, so I have a PowerPoint, it's like a quick one. We could like go, and it's got like very basics on the challenge. And
okay.
So we could like go through that, and then, because originally I was gonna go through the PowerPoint. That would probably take like 5 minutes. Like it's shorter. It's pretty short, like maybe 3. And then then I was just gonna ask you questions. But if people are if people are just watching this, I could just ask you a few questions that kind of like get at the.
Yeah. What were you, so I know you sent this to me. What questions, maybe pick the ones that you think for someone watching offline could be most interesting.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
Maybe do 2 or 3, because I just don't think someone would watch like a 10-minute like recorded stream without having more context. So I think it might be too much effort on our part.
Perfect.
Did you post a story?
Yes, it looks like someone is on. I don't know if it's still you, Tom, or
Oh. So I'm still on. Do you want me to get off?
then that makes sense. Because okay, I was like, oh my gosh, because it says
we have someone.
It says we have one concurrent viewer, but if you're still
I just logged out.
Okay, cool. I can't see like usernames or anything. It just like it shows like how many views and then how many concurrent viewers.
Next time I invite my mom and my dad and my brother, and we will have at least 4 people.
Yeah, I know. I could tell my mom to hop on.
Boost our ego. Yeah.
Exactly. I'll see if anyone looked at the story. Yeah, no one's even seen it. Oh wait, 2 people. 2 people saw it. It doesn't look like they hopped on.
Yeah, it's totally fine. Hey, that's how we learn. I totally appreciate you setting this up and figuring out all the tech and really good prep. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome, except for I got the link messed up.
Hey,
but that's okay.
It's no big deal at all.
But it is kind of good to know how to do this. And that way, if we have to do it again, and to know that Instagram's probably the one bummer with Instagram is you can't like share your screen or do anything like that. Like it's very limiting into what you can do.
So you couldn't share your presentation when you did the.
And you can only Instagram live off your phone.
For what?
You can only Instagram live off your phone. So you can't even do it off your laptop. Because like I was gonna just originally I was like, oh, I could like pull up like everything I want to say and then have it on my laptop while I'm, so that I could just look like I'm looking at the camera, but I'm actually reading. Or like just, like all my notes. But it doesn't, you have to do it on your phone. So it's just like, I don't know, but it definitely, I think the demographic, like people in college are probably on Instagram more than YouTube is the consensus. And I think this further backs it up.
So do you want to do the quick praiser and ask me 2 or 3 questions and we just try that and then?
Yeah, and then we can just save this video and then I'll figure, if we just save it, I'll figure out once it ends, I'll figure out how to save it or whatever. And then we can use it almost as like a promotional thing.
Yeah.
Too. Or if it's really bad and we're like, we never want to see this again, this never happened, no one has to know.
Right? Good.
Okay, cool. Well, if we're gonna make this like, if we're gonna make this official, then we're gonna like
my hair. All right, I'm all good.
A 3, 2, 1 action. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, thanks everyone for tuning in. My name's Paula and I'm an intern here at Fishbowl, and I'm joined here today by Tom, one of the co-founders of Fishbowl.
Hi, everyone.
Today, we're just going to give you a little brief synopsis of the challenge itself, important dates, and why you should apply. So to start us off, I'll just share a quick presentation with some basic details regarding the challenge. Just going to share my screen. And then okay, so we are launching our 4th year of the challenge in 2022 to 2023, and we're super excited to get started. So here's just a quick little note about Fishbowl and important dates. So kind of about Fishbowl. Fishbowl is a global collaborative entrepreneurial company for or competition for university students. And how it works is we had to do an annual challenge every year with university students across the globe, where they're put on teams in order to create a social venture. So students have the chance to work together with like-minded peers in order to solve these problems on a global scale. So kind of how it works, you can submit an individual application on our website, and I'll get into when applications open up in a bit. And then we review the applications and kind of depending on the amount of applications, but pick around 100 or so candidates. And then once you become accepted, you get to meet all the other accepted applicants and form teams for the duration of the challenge. So, and when you form teams, you're going to be working on a social venture, and you have to pick, or your social venture will be technology based, and it's going to be in one of these 5 categories: renewable energy and sustainability, economic empowerment, healthcare, agriculture, and education technology. We believe that these are 5 of the most critical areas that will make social impact on a global scale. So that's why we have our challengers focus on one of these. So here's some important dates to keep in mind. The applications are opening up on Saturday, May 21st, and you can find that on our website. They'll also be posted on our Instagram bio as well. And then they're going to close on the 18th of June. And then we'll release the acceptances a month later. And then once you find out, the challenge will start about a week later. So that will be towards the end of July, and it should run all the way to February if you make it to the final round. So as I was mentioning, there's rounds. So the challenge is composed of 3 different rounds. And kind of in each round is a different duration of time. And after each round, you have to present the requirements. So some are like just your idea, then the last round, you're pitching your business and your plan to judges. So after each round, after you pitch to judges, teams will be eliminated. And by the final round, we usually have about a handful of teams left that have the opportunity to win $50,000 in seed money to work on their venture. And this year, we're really hoping to do an in-person final, which is super exciting, conditions permitted, that will allow us to fly everyone out to one central location and to do the pitches there. And you get to meet your teammates as well as your judges and mentors. And so I haven't really mentioned that yet, but mentors, each team will be assigned a mentor, and these mentors provide valuable insight into how to give you ideas about the business that you're running, as well as how to just professional development in general. So that's another great reason to join the challenge, and you can learn more from a seasoned professional and as you try to advance your venture. So here's why you should join us. Your problem solving with like-minded peers, there's mentorship and networking opportunities. There's plenty of challengers that still keep in touch with their teammates, and these teammates are from all over the globe. We get applications from Asia, Europe, North America, South America, Africa. So you'll be working with people from all over the world, which is pretty cool. And you have the opportunity to win money to actually make an impact. And that's pretty awesome to be able to think that your work could be impacting the communities in our world. And some of the work that we've seen in the past is pretty impressive, and these companies are still operating, which is really cool to see, and they're making changes in their local communities. So this is just a quick meet the team. We're a small company, but we have an awesome team working behind the scenes, and we're super excited for you all to apply. And we really hope that you consider filling out the application. It could totally change your life and be a great opportunity. So if you want to connect with us, we have a website. You can email us, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everything. And we'd be happy to answer any of your questions, as well as chat or give you more information about the challenge itself. So I'll stop sharing. So that's just a little bit of information about the challenge and important dates to keep in mind. The most important is May 21st is when applications will open, and they'll close on June 18th. So now I have Tom here with me, and he is one of the co-founders of Fishbowl. So I'll let him talk, or I'll ask him a few questions about Fishbowl itself, and so that way you guys can get a little bit more well-rounded into what exactly the challenge is. So Tom, to start us off, I guess what would you tell someone who's thinking about applying why they should apply?
First of all, thank you all so much for tuning in and for finding out more about the Fishbowl Challenge. One of the reasons why I'm hoping you are here is because you're curious about how you can take some of your ideas that you're thinking about, or how you can support other people's ideas to really make the world a better place. And so that's what we're all about. We want to encourage and support young founders and folks with ideas, as well as those who want to work with those folks who have ideas in terms of making the world a better place and doing this around the world. So we're all about, putting ideas into practice and facilitating global collaboration.
Awesome. Super cool. So, and then another question that we get a lot is, do you have to have an idea for a social venture to apply?
So very good question. And categorically, no, you don't. There's always, and this is true for social ventures, but also for any other, business that gets started or ideas that becomes big. There's some folks with ideas, and then there are others who make it happen, right? Who support, who partner, who bring it forward. Implementation is 10 times harder than the idea itself. And so we actually need a lot more people who can support and participate. But we obviously also very much welcome and cheer the ones on who come with great ideas.
Awesome. Yeah, super important to have people that can follow the leaders as well on the team.
Yes.
Okay, and then I mentioned that there's 3 rounds, but I didn't go into great detail about each round, but would you mind providing our viewers a little bit more detail about each round?
Yeah, so as Paula mentioned in the intro, by the way, great job with the overview, Paula, was that we're bringing together, like-minded people from all over the world. They've never worked together. They've probably never really thought about how to make their idea a reality yet. And so it's a very raw, in a very raw state from what they want to do, but also the people they're going to work with. And so the very initial step is to actually matching candidates with teams. And so there are ideas, and then we're coalescing teams around these ideas. And then, in successive stages over a period of about 6 months, these teams start from first clarifying the business or the product idea, trying to match it with customer needs, and what is the larger problem space, how it fits into that, going into how to actually operationalize it. What are some of the budgets that you need? What is the expertise? Can you maybe build a prototype? How do finances work? Right? And all these are really big questions. And through the challenge, we are guiding people along to ask these more and more specific questions over time. And because it becomes more work and more resource intense, we are unfortunately forced to make the groups that we can support smaller throughout the process. So we start with a very large funnel, and over time it just ends up being a few teams who are then very close to actually just having getting the funding and triggering the launch process for their venture.
That's awesome. Yeah, super exciting stuff. So kind of going off of that, is there a set amount of teams that will make it to the final round, or does that depend year by year?
Well, we always organize an event for every round where we have the teams compete either real live or virtually live with each other for which ideas is the most viable in front of a panel of judges. And to make that viable, the final round usually has about 3 to 5 teams, because that makes it about a 3 to 4 hour event, and that is the final stage. And then usually, it's usually one, but it can also be several teams that share the prize.
Yeah, super cool. So kind of going off of that as well, what has been your favorite venture that a team has established thus far, just to give challenge or potential applicants an insight onto what people have accomplished in the challenge?
Paula, you are putting me on the spot. It's like asking a parent what their favorite child is. I can't say. I mean, what I'm super excited about is how broad the ideas have been, from ventures that were drying fruit that would otherwise gone to be spoiled, and providing income for those working on the venture, but also additional nutrition. We had an app for pregnant women in emerging market that was really helping with early detection of potential illnesses. We've had folks reducing, building fish tanks to kind of help build additional food sources and energy. So there's really been too many interesting ones to pick one favorite one.
That's fair. That's fair enough. But it's super cool to hear about what young people are able to do in such a short amount of time, and especially like on a global scale. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I think that is all the questions I have for you, Tom. If you have any last words to any potential applicants that you'd like to share as to why they should apply, or just, last words of advice before they apply.
Yeah, the Fishbowl Challenge is for you. We're putting this together because we want to support people who are curious about how they can make the world a better place in their communities or in the communities of others around them. We believe that this is best done in a group of like-minded peers from around the world. And so if you're curious about, finding those folks, no matter where they are in the world, and figuring out how to work with people who are very unlike yourself, and, in very different parts of the world and very different stages of their, academic journey, this is a great opportunity. And last but not least, there will be a very significant budget at the end of the road for those who are successful to really put their dream business into practice. So whether you are able to win this or not, you're going to gain valuable experiences and, gain hopefully friends for a lifetime.
Yeah, super cool. Definitely, I was talking to some past challengers, and they were saying how they're hoping to be able to meet up with their team one day, which is awesome. Super cool. And that they're still in touch, which is awesome to hear. Okay, well, thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Tom, for joining me today. Just a quick reminder of some important dates. Applications do open on May 21st and close on June 18th. So keep your eye out for those. We'll be posting about it on LinkedIn, Instagram, and you can find all the information as well on our website. Feel free to contact us with any questions. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.
Thank you.